Hello everyone, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I am unveiling exactly how much money I make from this here YouTube channel for a couple of reasons. Most importantly, so that I can set the expectation of what is actually possible. I recently watched a video from Jess Dante of Love in London. I love her channel. She was actually on my podcast like several years ago. I think she's brilliant and I just love her channel. I'm gonna link it in the cards or down below somewhere for you. I thought it was really interesting because she has a business that has been heavily impacted by everything going on in the world. So it was really interesting to kind of see how that's impacted her content business. And I also loved that she shared the expenses associated with her YouTube channel as well. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna break out I've got my fancy, what is this? A 1099 form from YouTube with my actual YouTube income. And then I also have my profit and loss sheet pulled up here so I can go through the expenses and the additional income that is related to YouTube. Let's hop in. I'm spilling all the tea. Also, this is just one of my revenue streams. I actually have a video all about all of my revenue streams, so you can check that out after. YouTube isn't my primary job. I just want to put that out there, but it can be, as you can see. I think it can be. Okay, so the grand total that I made in YouTube AdSense money. So this is the money that I make from the pre-roll ads that you have to skip through, or the unskippable ones, the stuff that shows up in the sidebar, all that kind of stuff. I made $49,869 last year. So yeah, that is what it is. I mean, that's the biggest annual salary basically that I've gotten from YouTube ever. I had a good year on YouTube and hopefully we'll continue to grow that number. It's nice because it is semi-passive. I mean, obviously I have to continue to make content every week, but like this week I skipped Monday's video because I just had some personal stuff going on. I have the flexibility to be able to skip uploads and things like that, and I will still make money off of older videos. So it's pretty cool. And it's why I recommend people invest in a long form content strategy because you could always kind of have something building up in the background. So once you reach the point of monetization, you'll have whatever, semi-passive income. Okay, so with that said, that's not the only money that I've made from YouTube. So I'm gonna go over here to my profit and loss sheet. And I also monetize through sponsorships and through affiliate work. For sponsorships alone, it looks like I made $39,175 last year for sponsorships. So I'm not gonna do quick math in my head, but I'll put the totals up here on the screen at the end. Now, some of that ad income might be like Instagram sponsorships as well, but I don't do a lot of that. It's mostly YouTube. So I would say at least 35,000 of that is YouTube. And then affiliate income. So affiliate income is, whenever somebody clicks on a link to a particular company or service that maybe I'm affiliated with, that's exactly what it's called, affiliate, I get a small percentage of that sale. It doesn't cost anything extra to you all. It's just like a deal that's worked out with the company because I basically bring them traffic and stuff like that. Again, it's really hard to say exactly where this all came from because I do share it in email marketing, on Instagram, on, wherever, but I did make about $43,000 in affiliate income as well. So all those things combined are my total YouTube income. And then again, as I talk about in the revenue streams video, which is linked up here in the eye, a lot of my course sales, a lot of my client work, it starts on YouTube. Like this is the top of the funnel content. People find me, they say, oh, I like her, I wanna work with her, I wanna learn from her more. And then they go on to take a course, but that's like, we're gonna get into the weeds if we count that as YouTube income. So I'm just gonna count that as something separate. So yeah, that's my total YouTube income. Okay, now some of you might be like, that is a good amount of money. And it is. Like that total right there is more than I made at any of my day jobs ever, I'm pretty sure, doing the quick math in my head. So I'm really happy with that. And I'm really, really thankful, truly, for everybody who watches the videos. This was like a dream for me. I never imagined that I would be able to make a full-time income just from YouTube alone. But there are many layers to this. First, I want to go to my contractors. Okay, so I have several people who do help me with my business. Now, again, they don't help me just with YouTube. They help me with a greater business. Like I have an operations manager. I don't even know how I would factor in her salary into this as an expense because I pay her a monthly retainer every month, and she works on a bunch of different things. So I'm just gonna kind of count her out of this, even though she does help with like uploading captions to the YouTube videos and, you know, helping with the marketing of the YouTube videos and things like that. So we're just gonna exclude her, even though she does a lot of work. So I definitely pay, you know, her to help with the YouTube channel. But then I also have a video editor. I do still edit the majority of my videos, but usually my Friday videos, the video podcast, I do have someone else edit. And it looks like last year I paid about $3,400. It just says for photo and video. So I don't know how my bookkeeper categorized this, if this includes like photographers that I worked with. I'm not really sure, but about $3,400 in editing, which is actually quite low, I think, because let me do some math really quick. It usually ends up being about $150 per video. So if we do 4 videos in a month times 12 is about $7,200. So that number is pretty low. I'll probably see that number increase this year because I didn't hire a video editor until like halfway through the year, I think last year. So that number is pretty low. And eventually I would like to get to the point where I'm actually outsourcing more of my editing because like, yeah, I still edit at least half of my videos, and that does take up a lot of my time that I could be doing, you know, using to do something else. And then I paid my partnerships manager about $10,000 last year. So my partnerships manager is the person who influences that, $39,000 number. Okay, and then we also have a line item here for video and photo props, which was about $400. Not really sure what that was, to be honest with you. Oh, I think it was like background paper, stuff for photo shoots, like if I needed things in photo shoots. I don't know. Okay, I actually don't know. This number is starting to get confusing, but I did have about, it looks like $1,300 in office expenses, which includes like rent for office spaces, which I believe includes photo shoot spaces. Like I don't really work out of co-working spaces very much anymore. So when I do see a co-working charge, it's usually because I rented a space to do a photo shoot in, which is tangentially related to YouTube because I use a lot of those photos for thumbnails and B-roll in the videos, as you all have probably seen. So I think that's what some of that is, as well as some small office furniture and decor for this space. So like when I bought these bookshelves and, you know, just other decor and things like that, you are able to write some of that off for your set or your office. I just realized that I forgot a big expense, which is Rent the Runway. I pay $200 a month for that service, which is a clothing rental service. And I would only ever pay for that because of YouTube videos. I actually don't write it off on my business because it's a long story, but I do still count that expense as a cost of doing business of YouTube. So yeah, altogether, this is like what the total profit was from YouTube. So again, profit is revenue. So the total amount that you made, the total income minus expenses. And that's what that is. So that's what's possible. I just want to be, oh, my phone's going off. I have a meeting soon. Okay, got it. I'll be there soon. I just want to be transparent about it. I think that in addition to just the finances alone of YouTube, because obviously it takes time, like I went so many years of making like $1,000 a month, not even a month, a year, you know, of making basically nothing on YouTube. In addition to the finances of it all, it's just such a great platform for building an audience and being able to grow your business beyond you. My best advice for creators is to build something outside of YouTube, you know, to not just rely on the brand deals and the brand sponsorships and all of that stuff, but to really build something, because my course revenue, I'm building something, I'm investing in myself, I'm sending traffic to my site, not just other brands. So that's my best advice for you. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was inspiring. Like I said, I know sometimes people can get weird about money. It always makes me uncomfortable to talk about. So yeah, I don't know. I hope this isn't taken in a weird way, but I just want you to know what is possible on this platform. And if you enjoyed it, please do subscribe to my channel. I post videos every Monday and Friday, usually. This week, I guess I'm doing a little updated schedule, but I definitely usually post at least twice a week. And I would love it if you stuck around. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.